Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Thursday, July the 23rd. Pleasure to have you with us today. You know, the coronavirus has changed so many things, the way we go about our daily life. With Radio Friends, we just recently came back into the studio after doing almost 3 months on the phone from my home and our guest homes. And we're back in the studio, but we're doing social distancing. Now, some people have chosen still not to come back into close proximities. Even though we're about 7.5 feet away. So today, for the first time, we're doing a Skype interview. And on the other end, we have ALEX LaBRUNERIE. Good morning, Alex.
Hi, Paul. Hello.
Good to see you. Yeah, I haven't seen you in person
I know.
For quite a while, but you got that bow tie on.
I do, and we've started to open up our office again for, so physically distancing and having masks on.
Right.
When people are in our office in a controlled time.
And that's
controlled method.
That's so very important that if people are going to be out and about, wear those masks, because that's one of the most important things that we can do to help stop the spread of coronavirus. And we talk about we're concerned about money, we're concerned about the economy, we're concerned about putting food on our table. But unless we defeat this virus, it's only going to get worse.
Yes, Paul. I think that the economy and subsequently the markets will follow the virus. If the virus starts to get ahead of us and beating us again like it did in March and April, I don't think that's going to be good for getting people back to work at all, which is what our critical mission economically is to do as a people right now.
Right. Now, you wanted to touch a little bit on the June job numbers. This is July, but what about the June job numbers?
Yeah, so the May and July numbers were there was some rays of hope that there is an economy out there hiring people. Several million jobs were created, both in May, 2 to 3 million, not nearly as needed, but to squash the 20 million unemployed or furloughed Americans. But still, progress in the right direction. And hopefully we see that in July and August and all the way through into the winter.
Now, exactly. We're all hoping that things continue or will improve. But
yes.
On the other hand, we have to keep in mind that unless this virus is subdued, things are not going to improve.
No, if we have to re-shut down, and particularly in our major states, like Texas and California, that we may do well here in Columbia, but not as badly. But the driving our country are our big states on the east, on the coast, in Texas and Florida. So we all need to work together, even in Boone County, to help out and fight this thing.
Exactly.
Stop from spreading. And our city is going to be bringing a lot of new college students back, and we need to be prepared to do the proper measures.
And of course, the important thing to keep in mind is to put those masks on. That's the one thing that we all can do. Each and every one of us can do that to help defeat this virus and keep it from spreading, is to put the masks on. The other thing, Alex, I know we talked about this in the studio maybe about 6-7 months ago about one particular stock. And that
was Tesla stock. Paul.
Tesla stock. Okay.
It's the stock of founded by the amazing entrepreneur Elon Musk and the electrical car that he and his employees have brought out. But when we talked several months ago in the autumn, Tesla stock was worth more than either GM or Ford. Actually, if you added both those companies up, those legendary companies, young Tesla was worth more by market capitalization than either the legacy companies, GM and Ford, combined.
So what is it today?
It is now, the stock itself and this is by no means a recommendation to invest in this. You need to speak with your investment advisor on that. But it is the stock itself is now up in the being worth more than Disney or Coca-Cola, other legendary companies. So that shows kind of the headiness of the technology stocks. The price has really gone up on the stock, but that's never a guarantee of that the future is going to, be
right
as well as past.
But does that surprise you? Does that surprise you that it's done this?
It does. I think it's very surprising. It shows, I think there's a large degree of speculation, but it's also investors are thinking, some are just speculating. Others really believe in this company, this vision. This is a very visionary company. And also technology itself is looking like the clear winner, in this economy.
Right.
Post-COVID, when we get out of this, we're still going to be doing Amazon buying. And
Right. And I'm glad you said one thing, when we get out of this, because we're all hoping that we will get out of this soon. But the only way the sooner is going to come is if we all do our part in trying to beat it back.
Yeah, we don't want to overrun the healthcare providers again in the big cities, and then not in our city.
Yeah.
And
Alex, we're almost out of time. But I guess the one thing that you and I have always talked about is how important it is to save for the future.
It is.
If you're young, young right now, you may think that the future is a long way off, but it comes quicker than you think.
It's much quicker. Yes.
All right.
So save and invest, learn, take action, and grow.
All right. ALEX LaBrunerie, thank you so much for visiting with us
everyone.
today.
Stay safe.
So people can come in now, but you need to make an appointment, right?
Please, yes, and we'll provide masks and hand sanitation and bow ties.
And bow ties, too.
Yeah.
All right. How do they get in touch with you? What's your phone number?
In Columbia, 573-449-5313.
Okay, ALEX LaBrunerie from LaBrunerie Financial. Thank you
Paul.
so much.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Pleasure seeing you today with that bow tie on. We're out of time. If there's something you'd like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. Just drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu. And remember, wear that mask. It's good for all of us.